great day. What a celebration to be with you on this commencement day for the 2013 graduating class of the American University of Armenia. So congratulations first and foremost to the graduates today, and thank you so much. My wife Livia and I are so happy to be here to share this great day with you. Congratulations. Bruce, thank you for the introduction. Bishop for the invocation. Parish for everything the HBU does. Board of Trustees, the parents, and I'm so glad that Dr. Marosian acknowledged the parents. I'm not just an ambassador. Even more important than that, I'm a husband, and my wife and I are the parents of 5 college graduates. And so we are always pleased when the parents and the family members are acknowledged for their part in this great ceremony. I do want to congratulate not just Bruce for this great success of this university, but Bruce, the students, the alumni, the faculty, the staff of the American University that have succeeded in making this such a first-rate institution. Since 1991, AUA has been producing the leaders of Armenia year after year. Leaders of Armenia come from this institution. And this fall, when you increase to include undergraduate programs, you will only increase your impact on Armenia and the United States and bring even more well-trained, well-skilled leaders with strong international values to Armenia and to the United States. An investment in education. An investment in education is the most important investment that any government, any family, any individual can make. And that really brings me to my key point today. My key point today is that each and every one of you working together can make a difference and will make a difference. This is especially true in a country such as Armenia, with such talented people, great potential, but as everyone in this room knows, great challenges as well, real challenges in Armenia as well. My team at the embassy and I are working, doing what we can to try to help Armenia succeed. You may have seen on my Twitter account occasional comments about transparency in the customs, and liberalization of civil aviation, free and fair elections, some of the challenges that Armenia faces. You may have seen comments about that. And I'm sure that each and every one of you today is committed to doing what you can to solve some of these challenges and to helping this country succeed. Now this success won't come easy. In fact, it will probably be pretty difficult. It is pretty difficult. And you may occasionally find yourselves a bit discouraged and feel that you're out there tilting at windmills when others are accepting the status quo. I have a request for the graduates here today. Don't be satisfied. Don't be satisfied with the status quo. The choices you make now and the paths that you follow matter. They matter a great deal. Because each and every one of you has something to offer to bring success to Armenia, to the United States, and to the world. Today, more than ever, it all comes back to the individual. Leaders and governments still govern. Bureaucrats still manage programs. But increasingly, in this day and age, individuals are gaining importance, are gaining influence, and are gaining power. Individuals, more and more, have the power to bring about change, to change the status quo, and to improve society. The internet, of course, is one reason for this decentralization, even atomization of power in society. Technology has indeed changed the way we all communicate. In fact, I would guess most of the graduates here would probably rather send a text message to their friends than to actually talk to them on the phone. Am I right about that? I would assume most of you, at least under 40, would rather send a text message than have a conversation on the phone. Some might even say that this generation has lost its ability to communicate, but I don't agree with that at all. On the contrary, I believe that you have really special powers and special opportunities. You have something amazing that previous generations like mine never had. You have the ability to combine together, to connect with each other, to join with people who share your values and share your dreams and share your hopes for your country and your countries and your nation. You can multiply your numbers and you can accomplish some really wonderful things. And you can do it in 144 characters or less, even more so. There are many examples of this decentralization. Some big examples, of course, like the Arab Spring. But let me cite one way that people are reaching out to change their own lives, to help their neighbors and help others, sometimes even strangers all the way around the world. Microfinancing and crowdfunding are topics I didn't know much about last year, and I'm just learning about now. But what I've learned in this short time is that these new funding opportunities, this funding revolution, is bringing some amazing changes and amazing opportunities to us all. You often hear about success stories where one of these revolutionary platforms has helped change somebody's life. But to me, the most amazing part of this process, of this funding revolution, is the fact that individuals, so many individuals, choose to make a difference in the lives of total strangers, sometimes on the other side of the world. Today, through microfinance, a graduate from the United States, from California, can help a farmer here in Armenia, or an Armenian businessman can help a struggling artist in London. We all can help each other through this new funding platform. The options and the possibilities are limitless. Now, this technology these new approaches do sometimes make it difficult for normal communication. Face-to-face communication can sometimes be difficult. But please resist the temptation to focus only on yourself. Through your time in school and in your career, people will advise you that you've got to make your own way, you have to make your own decisions. That's true. Nobody's going to do it for you. That's true. But I think you can do both things. I think you can plan your future, plan your careers, and help other people at the same time. By reaching out to others, of course, you help yourselves. Put simply, service brings opportunity, and opportunity brings change. I hope that each and every one of you in this room today, the graduates and others, all of us, will do what we can to shape that change and to make that change in Armenia and elsewhere as positive as it can be. Because positive change comes from the bottom up. From the bottom up, not just from the top down. It requires you and others like you, who share a vision, who have goals for the future, to step up. It's not enough to wait for the other guy to do it. Right now, you are the other guy. In closing, AUA's recent tragic loss of Alan and Sosek, and I know so many of you were close to them, and for that you have my wife and my deepest condolences for this tragedy, and Bruce acknowledged it already, but This tragedy has made me think about a friend of mine from high school, a friend of mine named Mark Busman. Mark Busman had a family nickname. His family nickname was Tiger. It's really true, Tiger. So we'll just call him Tigran. We'll call him Tigran, my friend Tigran. One day we're in high school. I think it was my second year in high school. And Tigran proudly brings to school an unbeatable electronic tic-tac-toe machine. Tic-tac-toe machine. He made this tic-tac-toe machine. Unbeatable electronic tic-tac-toe machine. Steve Wozniak, he was like Steve Wozniak. He made this. He invented this electronic mini computer for fun in his garage. Now, we were high schoolers. We thought this machine was pretty neat. An unbeatable machine was sort of neat. But we wondered at the mind and the mentality that he had, the drive that he had to invent something like this, for fun. But that was Mark Busman. So we graduated from school in 1971, graduated from high school in 1971. Don't do the math to figure out my age, please. And on our yearbook page, we had a little quote that we were put on there, and Mark's was the most powerful of them all. On his graduating page, he quoted the inventor, Thomas Edison. And his quote said, "Life is short. I think I'm going to hustle. Life is short. I think I'm going to hustle." Some years later, before he even turned 40, my friend Mark Busman died in his sleep of a heart attack. He left behind a wonderful wife and 2 kids, and depriving the world of all the things that he would have been able to contribute had he had a more complete life. So, AUA graduates, life is short. There's a lot to do to help Armenia succeed. There's a lot to do to help the United States of America succeed. So please, let's all go out there and hustle. Thank you very much. Congratulations.